It's not about they're not on the same page. It's about maybe, again, one is afraid, it's distance, it's family input, it's all these different other things. But when they're together, it's like the rest of the world don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different vibe. Whereas you have other people who y'all can't even get along. Y'all can't even talk. Y'all have more bad times than good times. You can't have that and then come to me and say, well, I have a connection with them. No, you got an attachment. That's an attachment. You know what I'm saying? Because the issues stem from how, I don't know why my voice kind of cracked just there. The issues stem from how you two come together and seem to clash for various reasons. Connection doesn't really have that outside of when things start to go left because of the fear and outside influences. That's different. Anyways, to get back to the point, it's all about faith and testimony. And these types of scenarios provide a ton of it. And what's going to happen is when you're able, for every person who's able to get through theirs, now they're going to be able to talk to the next person who might be going through it too. You're like one thing you'll notice in life, and I've seen it all the time, is that sometimes we start to think we're the only ones going through certain things. And then when we share our story, share our testimony, we end up finding out how so many other people are going through the exact same thing. And by sharing the testimony, so many other people are impacted in a way that you cannot even imagine. So that's the power of it. And that's how the blessing now can spread in a way that just has such a beautiful, powerful impact on others, brings them closer to God and brings them closer to their own blessing. All right, so now the fifth reason, and I think this is the one that people might have an even harder time with, but let me break it down for you. The fifth reason why God would allow you to meet the right man at the wrong time is so that you won't stray too far from the path. So what do I mean by that? I mean that in a couple ways. And let's focus on the main way that I really feel in my heart I have to speak on. The reality is that when you meet someone you have a connection with, it sets the bar in your life. And it's very difficult for someone to come behind that and beat that bar. I'm not saying it's never happened. I'm just saying it's very difficult. And so if you did not experience that bar, it is a lot more likely for you to end up in the wrong relationship. Now, listen, some people still end up in the wrong relationship, but it then makes it harder for them to stay there. You see, it makes it hard for people to go off the path and stay off the wrong path because now you sense the difference. You now know. It's almost like if you've never been treated well, you don't know what that feels like. So it's very easy to then tolerate or accept bad treatment. Once you've been treated great, it makes it so much easier to see the bad treatment for what it is, or anything that falls short of really good treatment. So once you experience connection like that, it makes it easier for you to see when something's missing between you and someone. Now, the unfortunate reality is, as I said, many people still move forward. This is why I say I am a firm believer that most people are not married to the person they have the most feelings for. All right? It's an unfortunate reality, but it's a reality nonetheless. Now, I don't want every married person watching this to look at their partner and thinking, wait a minute. All right? I'm not saying that. I don't know. But it does happen, and it happens a lot, and I would argue most cases it happens. But as I said, and some people will stay there for a very long time or just way longer than they should. Others, it becomes so difficult. Especially what happens in a lot of scenarios is when people will move on to this new person, and at somewhere down the line, they cross paths again with the person they have the actual connection with. And it just stirs up so much in them. Like, I know there's some of you watching this that point right there will resonate very highly because you've gone through it. And it can really throw your world in a spiral. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God,
relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,